Hi everyone, this is my MID 804 final project presentation on a unit of instruction based on fake news and media bias. The goals for this project. This unit of instruction will introduce students to fake news, media bias, misinformation, and how to recognize it. It will explain the importance of analyzing news outlets for credibility and also why we should be consciously aware of mitigating the spread of misinformation on social media platforms. Students will understand how to be better informed, media literate members of society. The content experts. So the subject matter experts, or SMEs, for this project are instructors of English 111 and librarians at a community college. Communication among stakeholders and team members will occur on Zoom with a kickoff meeting, a mid-project check-in meeting, and a concluding evaluation meeting, in addition to weekly communication through email as needed. This infographic that I created on fake news and misinformation describes the steps that students can take to easily evaluate their media information. Step 1 is to evaluate the source. If a news story is published by an author with little to no reputation, or even a bad one, we should not trust what they have published. Step 2 is a process called lateral reading. This involves opening a separate tab or tabs and compare other research stories to the one that you are currently evaluating. Are they presenting the same ideas? Step 3 is to check for satire. If a story is intentionally published only for humor, such as on The Onion, it has no place in formal research. Step 4, consider biases. News sources are often riddled with bias, and it can be tricky to navigate. Consider the author's perspective and their motivations for writing. And step 5, use fact-checking resources. Factcheck.org and PolitiFact are top resources for fact-checking claims found in the media. This fake news, media bias, and misinformation storyboard introduces stakeholders to the overall blueprint of the unit of instruction. Part 1 discusses the audience. The students are freshmen and sophomore young adults at a widely diverse community college in Northern Virginia. These students are all participating in this unit of instruction as part of their English 111 courses. Part 2 is fake news. The fake news portion of this unit asks students to evaluate provided real-life examples of reliable news and fake news, participate in 2 free web-based interactive multimedia activities. First, the Cranky Uncle game, and second, the Fake It to Make It game. Part 3 discusses media bias. The media bias portion of the unit asks students to watch a video describing the varying biases in the media, and participate in a group activity which has students take a fictitious side and conduct a mock debate on bias. Part 4 is about mis and disinformation. The mis and disinformation portion of this unit asks students to recognize the differences and similarities between mis and disinformation, and also to work in groups to create a mock conspiracy theory scheme based on misinformation and present this to the class. And then part 5 are the evaluations. Upon conclusion of the unit, students will participate in a Google Forms-based evaluation on course satisfaction and learning outcomes to help stakeholders and course designers to create better iterations of the course in the future. This return on investment ROI calculator from calculator.net describes a calculation based on 70 students enrolled at $570 per 3 credit hour class over the course of a year. And ultimately, the ROI result, the investment gain, is $18,600, and the ROI is 87.32% of that which was invested. Universal Design in Education. Universal Design was implemented into this course by providing students with choices on how they interact with course materials, as well as how they complete assignments. Each topic offers students articles and videos to assist them in learning the material. Some topics also include interactive games. Also, assignments can be completed a multitude of ways. Students can choose to write a traditional essay, make a video, or create a slides presentation. These alternate methods of completion are intended to allow students with a variety of strengths and weaknesses an equal opportunity to succeed. That concludes my final project presentation. Presented here are my references. Thank you everyone for watching.